How, how do we make something out of it, apart from hearing the news, apart from hearing the noise, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, blockchain, NFT, and all sorts of things. But how do we manage to get something out of it? Now, there's someone who has sent a message. Okay, I think it is, okay. Yeah, so you are seeing my screen. Before I go ahead to the actual presentation, I want to show you a little bit of a few things. One thing is that you can make some money in cryptocurrencies. That's the truth of the matter. You can make money in blockchain-related projects, in NFTs and others. People have made money from it, and others have lost money from it. The same thing with all other businesses. If you meet people who are dealing in import and export, some have made a lot of money. Others are also crying that the business is very tough. If they are not crying of taxation, they are crying of shipping costs, they are crying of all sorts of things. So, like any other business, there will always be challenges. But if you take good opportunity, you take opportunity of the business at the right time, you make something. Now, there is this news here. This is the site, and I hope you are able to see. Are you able to see here? Hello?
Very well, just go ahead.
Yes. So you can see this is some news on a certain site of a certain man who made $1.7 million with 650 purchase in a certain token called the Shiba. Now, the issue is 650 is still a lot of money. But 650 making 1.7 million is really very, very lucrative. The challenge is, at what stage did this person purchase Shiba? He purchased Shiba at a stage where it was not having any value and no one believed in it. And you can see 1.7 million, he sorted his house, himself out. He took a big risk on an unknown thing and made something. So this is one case scenario in a crypto-related extraordinary success. There is another one here. I also got this one. This one is a very disturbing one. This guy was in Dubai and he bought Shiba of $4,000. He was timely. He bought it at a time when no one believed in it. He would have made 70 million from 4,000. Sometimes we dream of this money, 70 million, 50 million, but we always want to come at the time when the opportunity has matured and everything is stable. I can tell you, if you buy Shiba now, even if you put 10,000, to get even 12,000 is a tug of war. Instead, you even get less. But Shiba is now a stable coin. It can trade. It is not going anywhere. It is not going to collapse to zero. But the chance of making good money is gone. And this happens with all major projects. Let it be Binance, let it be telecom, let it be any industry you know. If you come in at a time, you must have an eagle eye and a sense of a sniffer dog to see the opportunity. But this case is very interesting. That's why I pulled it out. This guy, because of the noise from the neighbors, from the friends, from the relatives, he fidgeted. He ended up selling again at around 4,000. So imagine, he is crying now like a rabbit. If he had just gone by his instinct, by his face, by the spirit that directed him to buy it at that time, he would have made 70 million in just 10 months. But because he had, the other token has this has this one has done this, he quickly sold and lost $70 million. So this scenario tells us that, number one, when your instincts tells you about a project, when you have made a risk, listening to noise left and right does not help. Like I showed you, some of you were in the meeting yesterday. I showed you that money in cryptocurrency can be made. And I showed you some examples. On my own, I have not made so much there, but I have made a living from there. Thousands, 10,000s, and so on and so forth. And during the course of this presentation, you know, the other time I showed you as far as 2018, I showed you 2020, 2021. Today, I will show you some transactions of 2022. And tomorrow, I will show you of 2023. So as other people are lamenting, as other people are making excuses, if you grab the opportunity at the right time, you can't go wrong. So let's go, I will show you that one later. Let's go to the presentation straight away. So this is the site. It is my360.xyz. That is the website. It is a trading platform. We all know what a trading platform is. It's a place where people come to buy and sell money. There are different types of trading platforms. In cryptocurrencies, most of them are known as exchanges. But the truth of the matter, all trading platforms are exchanges. In fact, the big platforms in the world are exchanges. Traditionally, exchanges are very few. There are around 3 of them. And one exchange is called the Mercantile Exchange. It is the one for the America guys. So there are not very many. But in cryptocurrencies, we have them also as exchanges. In Forex, they are normally called brokerage firms, where people buy dollar and pound, and they also sell stocks. So My360 is a trading platform, not selling physical goods. It sells money. People come to buy and sell different types of cryptocurrency money. Now, there are many exchanges which we are using. We are using Binance, we are using Coin. The list is endless, even those we don't know. Now, why should we be interested in My360? And one of the reasons is that, for example, me personally, some of you, I know you may have made money. I have never made money from Binance. I have been using Binance since 2018. I've never made any money from there. But I can tell you, I have transacted so much money through Binance. I never made any money from there, not even $1, not even a thank you. Sometimes they will say you have won, and they say you have $1. But for that $1, they say you need to deposit $100 and buy and sell. So I have never made money. So when I saw this kind of platform promising us that you can actually get a commission out of the platform, it was very exciting. Now, what they are doing is not unique in the industry. Binance is doing the same thing. It's one reason why personally I got interested. KuCoin is doing the same thing. Coinbase is doing the same thing. All exchanges have the affiliate model. All exchanges pay some sort of commissions to people who promote it. The difference is the how they do it. Now, Let's come here. When we come here and we go to exchanges, this site, most of us know about it. It's an informational site. There are other sites about cryptocurrencies, blockchain, and so on, but this is one of the popular ones. Now, you'll see different exchanges transacting different volumes a day. And one of them is Binance, 44 billion. Another one is Coinbase, 6 billion. This one, 10 billion. Now, some of us, we know these exchanges because they have been around for some time. But there is something very interesting. They are not the largest in trading volume now. Before they used to be like that, but things have changed. And I will tell you the reason. So you can see when you click on the trading volume, the largest, some exchange which I actually didn't know about pops up, $54 billion, followed by Binance, 43 billion, followed by this, 23. You see the other popular ones that people know, especially in Africa, are not even featuring. They start featuring below. You see, they start featuring below. And the reason is the traditional exchanges that have been there are no longer as safe as people think. They are actually only safe for the smaller people who have $10, $1. But the big guys have shifted their money to other exchanges that people don't know, because an exchange like Binance is under 24-hour surveillance by all sorts of government institutions. Who is depositing money there? Who is withdrawing money here? What is all this? All sorts of KYC. So other people are migrating. Now, the issue is still not that. We are seeing 54 billion, 43 billion, and so on. So much money. But how do we make some money out of these people's money? And this is where my 360 comes in, as I'm going to open my PDF here. So this PDF, I already downloaded it. You can get it from here. If I click here, this is where the PDF I downloaded it from. So you download it on from your site and can be on your phone or your computer. So you share it to your prospects. That's why even when the internet is bad, at least you have the PDF that you can use than always accessing it from the internet. Now, let me even use this one. So what my 360 did, they decided to introduce a program called market making. Market making is available in most exchanges. And even when it is not open to the public, it is still available to banks and institutional investors. The rest of the small people, me and some other people that are small, have $100, $1,000, $10,000, we are always thrown into staking, into farming. We never get the chance of the actual market making. And we are going to see one of them and the requirements. And one of the challenges that they will tell you that, for example, to participate in market making in our platform, you need to have transactions exceeding $50 million. Personally, I don't have it. I know some people in this industry, even when they don't have it, they can pose big. I don't have it. In fact, I don't know anybody in my circle who has that money. What does it mean? I cannot enjoy the market making. So what happens? I am only left in things of staking, where they are paying you 2% a year. Now imagine you stake 1,000 and they are paying you 2% a year. It's like a joke. How will you make money? You can't make money there. So my 360 gets that same market making and brings it to everyone's reach. That even with as little as $1, you participate in market making and you are paid a percent, as we see here, From 1 to 100 is 0.1. From 101 to 1,000 is 0.2, and so on and so forth. And the duration is 360. The cancel fee is 5%. What does this mean? If, for example, you do 1,000, every day you'll get 0.2%. This money is available to you in real time daily, and you can withdraw it. The 1,000 you contributed in liquidity, it is being used in liquidity for a period of 360. But if you want, you can cancel and take it out at any time, but at a fee of 5%. This is after the launch. So this section here, which I have highlighted, is after the launch. And below, we see an estimated potential income. If you do 100, you get $0.1 daily. If you do 1,000, you get $2 daily. If you are compounding, you get more. That means if you are not taking out the $2. But if you are just taking out your $2, you have got $720 out of your 1,000, and you still have your 1,000. Now, some people will say that's little money, and that's where things go wrong, because someone expects to solve all his problems that have accumulated in the last 30 years with his investment of $1,000. So what happens? He gets into another program which tells him we pay 50% per hour. And I can tell you, practically doesn't make sense. He loses the money. So even the percentage paid here, it is not so much, but it is high. This is 72%. 72% is very good. So the more money you contribute in liquidity, the more money you make. So that is one part. But there is this part here. This part here, which I have now highlighted, is available right now. Premium market makers. The premium market makers are anyone who participates now, and they have extra advantage. This applies to any business before they launch, whether it is Tesla Motors, whether it is Apple, whether it is anyone, they have an extra advantage against those who come after they launch. And one of the advantages you see here is that here you are getting 0.2% daily percentage yield. Up there we saw it was 0.1. That is times 2. So you are getting a higher daily percentage yield. And this continues even after the launch. So that is one. The second thing, you are not tied to any duration. You can cancel and get your money at any time without a cancel fee, even after the launch. This is the most interesting. So if you participate now, even after the launch, you can cancel at no fee, and you are continuing earning a higher percentage. So that is one advantage. The second advantage, there is this section here, 2,500 and above. Now, this one, anyone who contributes liquidity, according to this compensation plan of 2,500 and more, will now participate in a pool. So what is this pool? This pool, as we are going to see it here, let me go down. Exchanges make money primarily from trading fees. Brokerage firms, that is forex trading, stock trading, commodity trading, make money from fees. When you buy, they charge you. When you sell, they charge you. They also make money from spread. Spread is the price difference between the buy price and the sell price. So normally the price you see is always marked up some money on top. So they make money from there. They make money from also lot size commission. So they make money from fees. My 360 estimates to do a minimum of 100 million daily in trading volume. Minimum, that is what they expect. And their fees is 0.1%, which means if it is trading 100 million, they will make 100,000 as their revenue, because the 100 million is not their money, it's people's money. This money, let me come back here. This money we are seeing is not Binance money. This is people's money. What is Binance money? Let's come and see what is Binance money. For example, this site gives us some of the fees. Let's go to Binance. Okay. Binance fees. Okay, so we got the fees. Now, they have what they call a regular user. A regular user is anyone who transacts volume not more than $1 million. And that is the majority of the people, if not 90% of the users. And what is the fee? When you buy, that is maker. Maker means, because when you buy, you are bringing money into the platform. That is liquidity. You have 0.1 fee they charge you. When you sell, they charge 0.1. Now, if we come and look at today's volume on spot, this is a spot of this much money. Okay, so we come here times 0.1%. So they have made $43 million. The $43 million is revenue, real income. That's not people's money, it's Binance money. And that is only on spot trading. But they also have another income from derivatives. Derivatives are futures. So futures, so you see, on futures, they have traded 133 billion. And every time there is a sell, a buy order is 0.02%. And every time there is a sell order is 0.04. Now, someone may say, why on spot they charge higher and on futures they charge less? No. In reality, they're actually charging more on futures, on derivatives, if you're not trading. Because in futures, you trade with borrowed money, what they call leverage. So that means they actually charge you so much. So they make a lot of money in fees. Now, let's come back to our presentation here. So my 360, according to the estimate, is 100 million volume in a day. And this is what they tend to charge. 10% of their daily volume, this is the most interesting part, is put in a pool. And in this scenario is $10,000. It can be 100,000 or more. It is 10,000 because that is 10% of this. They will share that money with not more than 200 people who participated in the pool share. And that means $50 for each unit. So if you contributed 2,500, you are going to get $50 from the pool. At the same time, you are going to get 0.4% of 2,500, which will be another 10. So you are getting an average of $60 daily. That is some very good money. But remember, this is only for 200 units. and it is only available before the launch. After the launch, no, that service, they say, will not be available. And that is why you'll find that some people, like us who are in this meeting now, just a minute. Yeah, so some people like us who are in the meeting now, time will come and we are showing how much we are making. And someone would be saying, hey, what is the magic? Because imagine, if you come now, you are making $60. But someone who comes after the launch with the same money, let us see what he will be making. It is still good money. He will be making only 0.2. 0.2 of 0.2% of 2,500. That is, no, it's actually 0.3, 0.25, sorry. 0.25 times, divided by 100 times 2,500. So it'll be making $6.25. You see, daily. It is still good money because when you look at it, you are having, you'll be getting around 90% of the money you brought, 90% as a profit. So it is still good. But you find someone is earning $60, while for you, you are earning 6.25. And then you may think that, maybe these people, they have a back door. No, the opportunity was taken at the right time. Now, this is when you come in, you put your money, you don't want to talk to anybody, you are a tycoon, so you are not going to talk to anyone, you earn. What happens to people like me and others who don't have much money? Because even 2,500, yes, will give me $60 is good. But if I want to build a castle, it might not help. If I have $10, yes, I will earn something, but it may not help. So in this world, you have to have two things. Either you have money to work for you, or you go out and work and earn money. So as a salesperson, as an affiliate, even if you come with $1, because we saw the minimum is $1, and you refer someone who pays 10,000 in liquidity, who contributes, because this is not paying, you will get your 5%, which is $500. So you earn money. And that person, remember, is earning a percent daily. You'll be earning 2% of what that person is earning on daily basis up to the third level. So even with little money, if you can build a team, you make a very powerful income. You make some serious money, very, very good money. Now, there is another commission they have. It's also available in other exchanges. Commissions on trading fees. Like we saw, exchanges make their money on trading fees. And many exchanges pay people this commission. The difference between my 360 and other exchanges is that in other exchanges, they have a minimum volume that qualify to earn this commission. Some exchanges are even very stubborn. They will say, if the people introduce don't transact 100 BTC equivalent, you not earn. Some pay higher, they pay even 80%. But they are telling you the people introduce must transact 100 BTC or equivalent. Personally, I don't have anyone that can transact that money. I don't know. In a month, I don't have. Others say 10. Those are the lenient ones. I don't have anyone that transacts 10 BTC. That's 700,000, almost $1 million. I don't have. So what happens? The majority of people never earn that commission. But what my 360 did, is that any person you refer who transacts, who buys or sells, even if he sells $1 and the fee of that $1 was 0.0001, you will get the 40% instantly. As long as the order is filled like this, when you buy and order says filled, the fee is charged and the commission is paid to the person who referred that person in the system. Those little money can actually be a lifeline. If you go out and you struggle like the way we are all struggling, talking from morning to evening, at the end of the day, I have say, like personally, I'm targeting to have like a minimum of 100 directly referred people. So if these people, even if each is able to trade $100, that will give around 100 times 100, that will give 10,000. And even if the fees on 10,000, because we are seeing with what they are saying is 0.1% times 10,000, that is $10 every day. It will be dropping. Some will trade more. If they trade 1,000, they buy 1,000 and sell 1,000. It means I will be able to get $100 daily. So if you are a person, you go out, you know your problem, you sweat. Like we talked yesterday, some of us, we are not young. We have seen the troubles of getting money. It's not a joke. It is not like you come, you know, someone comes and signs up, he pays $1 and he's getting 0.2% of $1. And then he says the company is not paying money. You can't make much with $1. But if you come with $1 and sign up someone who is paying 10,000, first you get a good referral. Secondly, you'll be earning daily because that person is earning daily. You want to build a team. You have 500 people. And build your team. We have seen if you come during this time of pre-launch and after the pre-launch. Now, let's look at how do you get started? How do you get started? Okay, what happened to this site? It's not loading. Okay, so that was CoinMarketCap having an issue. So when you come to the site here, there is this button called Start Now. You click Start Now. Click Start Now, and it will open this page. So this page is very simple to fill. You fill it, the names, the details, you select the package, not the package, the range of which you want to pay. So if you want to contribute 10,000, you select this one. If you want to contribute maybe 2,000, you select within this range. If you want to contribute 500, you select here. The only thing I always tell people that I prospect, if you know you're going to do 100, do 101. Why? That $1 takes you to a higher earning level. If you know you're going to do 1,000, do 1,001. It takes you to a higher earning level, just $1. So you select that one, and then you select the wallet which you are going to pay to. If you know you are going to pay using TRC20 USDT, you just copy this one and go to where you have your money, whether it is a certain wallet or exchange, make payment. After you have made the payment, you put the transaction ID. And then you need to take a screenshot of your payment and upload it here. Okay, this one I had not seen it. Okay, so this one means you are receiving wallet. That is basically the wallet you used to pay. You are receiving wallet where your commissions will be paid. And so you select the wallet network and you put your wallet here and you submit. You are part of the premium market maker. Done. Done. So that is how it is. Very simple process. And as the exchange goes live, then we start enjoying money. We work very hard. Of course, the momentum would be bigger, but other people are also building left and right. Everyone is struggling on his own because life is an individual. In every situation, even going to heaven, you face your issues alone. Even when you are at school, you still face your examinations alone. So we can be in a society, we laugh each other with each other, but at the end of the day, you face your failures or your success alone. So that's why for me, I don't follow the crowd because people have said this is not okay, let's wait. If I feel I can risk, I risk. Or people have said this is very good, so I go by that. No, because at the end of the day, we face our issues on our own personal level. So I think this is the brief overview of the presentation. And if there are questions, they are welcome. Do we have any questions? So if there is any question, contribution, suggestion, it's welcome. And if they are not there, then we call it a day. And this team is always having a meeting at the same time. We can meet tomorrow, same time for this team. And we invite our friends and try to build a big team. Thank you very much. And
thank you, sir. Thank you for the presentation. It was amazing. It was powerful. So I don't know if Comrade Lawal, what about the license for operations for my 360 trading company? Okay, so Mr. Comrade Lawal is asking, he said, what about the license for operations for my 360 trading company?
Okay. We don't know the details about the licenses. Like we don't know personally, everyone has the way he does his business or he does his things. I don't know the licenses personally. I don't know the licenses of my 360. Like I don't know the licenses of any other exchange. I actually don't know. What I have seen are licenses of brokerage firms, because me, once in a while, I actually trade Forex. I normally trade US 360, rather US 30. And those are the ones I've seen some licenses. But I have actually not seen any license of an exchange. And maybe because I've never been interested. Because at the end of the day, even when I see the license or I don't see the license, I'm always at the mercy of these people. Once I deposit the money in any platform, it is at their mercy and God's forgiveness that my money is not lost. That's what happens. So as me, I have not seen the license of my 360. I don't know it, like I don't know any other license of any other exchange. And it may be I am weak at finding out certain things. So I always focus on what best can I get from here. And one of the things When I was not very young, my blood was very hot. I was at the university, so my blood was so hot. And in one of my holidays, a company advertised for a sales job. This company was importing things from China, and then they will look for students to move around and distribute them, spoons, forks, plates, and so on. So with my hot blood, I went to this company. I went even walking. And it had a very big compound. When I went there, they were having 3 trailers, 40 feet trailers of goods being offloaded. Because basically, the job they had advertised was for us to be hawkers, people who hawk products of these people. And when I reached there, as they were interviewing me, this and this, because it was the owner of the company himself who was interviewing the people, I started bringing some things. And this man listened to me very, very attentively. At the end of the day, he asked me a question. He said, young man, when you saw we are having a lot of activity of frauding all sorts of containers, do you think we don't know what we are doing? Because now I came with suggestions of how the company should be improved, how we can make more sales and all kind of things. But remember, I'm just a student. So from that time, now I'm 46. That time I was, I think, like 20 something. It taught me a big lesson that normally I have no control on some of these things. So either I am there or I am not there. I cannot influence anything. And even if I don't want to use Binance, I may be a drop in an ocean. So I better use it and make something. And so that's why I never go to look for license, look for CEO, look for headquarters, look for this. Because I know when we present, some people ask headquarters, others are asking CEO, others are asking uh, audit certificates, all sorts of things. As me, I always try to not actually look at those things. For me, the due diligence I do in any business, number one, I look at this business the company is going to do. Has it been done by any other company? If it is yes, it gives me confidence because I know they are not experimenting. Number two, if it is having any sort of interest payment or return on investment, the first question is, where are they getting the money they are going to pay me? If I put my $100 and they say they will pay me $0.1, where are they getting the $0.1? Once I find there is an external source of revenue, I'm comfortable. Now, in my 360, one thing why I got attracted is that when liquidity is contributed, because I try to look at it, money actually never moves out. And that's why they say you can take out your liquidity at any time, even when you have been taking out profit. And the answer is here. Just a minute. 1 minute. So let me go to our coin market cap as a reference, and I will go to any exchange. Let me say, click on this one, Orange X. Orange X, and I go to their site. I hope you guys are still seeing my screen.
Very well.
Okay. So I go to trade, and I go to spot. And as I go straight to BTC USDT. So my internet is okay. It's slow, but it will. Let me, just hold on. Let me try to change this internet. It is so that Hey, I thought I have, okay, let me change to a bit faster. Okay, so are you still seeing my screen? Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so now, if you have been involved in trading or you have used, even though not trading, you have used any exchange, you may have seen this section called the order book. So you have the red, normally they are sellers, and you have the green, normally they are buyers. Now, let's come to the scenario of my 360, because that was my concern. Where are they getting the money they are paying us? Even if I'm bringing 1,000 and they are paying me $0.001, I want to know where it is coming. Now, I notice that if, for example, I contribute $1,000, let me open an Excel file here. Now, let's say I contribute my $1,000. This is in USDT. So what happens? A certain person, say John, wants to sell his BTC and get USDT. Let's assume that BTC, for the sake of this example, is one BTC. We are just using it as an example. Of course, we know one BTC is more than 1,000. So what happens is that I have paid my 1,000 USDT. John comes, he wants to sell BTC and get USDT. The first thing they will do, they are going to charge this person 0.1%. So when you look at it, 0.1% over 1,000, that is $1. So in reality, this person is going to receive. That's why every time you exchange, you will see you have a lot of decimal points. So what happens? This person in reality is going to get, is going to get $999. And he's not buzzed. He will think maybe it is market fluctuation or whatever other field. But the 1,000 has gone to John. But the equivalent of 1,000 in BTC is still in the exchange, now has moved to the platform. So what happens? In reality, the my 360 now has $1,001. Can you imagine? So the money never moves out. And another person comes, he has USDT, he wants to buy BTC. They will still charge him another 0.1%. So he gets BTC, they get the USDT, but they have charged another $1. That is $2. From the same 1,000, they have now $1,002. And it continues and continues, which means they have money to pay. So that is very, very important. It was very important for me to see, okay, these guys are saying, we pay you 0.2. Where is it coming from? Because some of us, we have promoted programs that collapse. And one of the reasons they tell you they will pay you good money. But there is no proper explanation that this money is coming from somewhere. Some of them, they will say you trading, they did this, but you never see them trading. But this one is well known. All exchanges survive on fees. And without exchanges, there is no cryptocurrencies. It's as simple as that. So me, that is the due diligence I do. I no longer do the due diligence of management. I have ate with management people before. I never do the due diligence of offices. I've been invited to offices. And when I come back, even before I land, the site has gone off. And I'm left in trouble. So that is my simple answer. Other people find out licenses and all that and all that. But for me, I did not take keen interest in that. And I'm actually not even bothered because even if I find out, what am I going to do? Yeah, so I think that is my simple answer. Any other question?
Okay, go ahead. Rose Okoko.
Good evening, house.
Yes, good evening. Go
Please,
ahead.
I want to ask
You're
if
welcome, comrade.
if you register before the launch, for instance, you pay $2,500, and your daily benefit on that platform is 50,000. Then after the launch, you decided to upgrade another 2,500, which is $5. Will you still be in
5,000.
will you still be in the round of $100 per day?
Okay, very interesting question. The answer is okay. You know, there is no, are you seeing my screen?
Yes.
No.
You are not seeing the screen. Or you share it?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Yes, Madam Rose, are you seeing it?
No.
Okay, just a minute. Let me reshare the screen. Yeah, you know, sometimes the screen can become a problem. So if you see the screen, you confirm. Are you seeing it now?
I'm coming.
Okay.
I can see the screen.
Yeah, so, but even if you don't see the screen, I will explain.
Okay, continue.
If you do 2,500 before the launch, say right now, one, you are going to earn 0.4% daily. That is
Yes.
around $10.
Yeah.
Two, because it is 2,500, it will put you in a pool share. So you'll be earning another $50, which is 60. Now, after the launch, you come and do another 2,500. So you have now 5,000. Are you getting it?
Yes.
You'll earn $60 from your 2,500, which came before the launch. And since the 2,500 is still in the same category here, you'll earn another 0.4, which is $10. But you'll note the 2,500, the one you have added, will not be in the pool. Are you getting it?
Yes.
So with 5,000, if you did 2.5 now, which will give you around 60, plus 2.5 later, which will give you 10, so you'll be earning $70 daily. That is the average. But if you did 5,000 now, you'd be earning $120. You see the difference?
I see.
Yes. Now, I'm going to show you. Okay, you have another question?
But I suggest that since you were in the categories of before launch, they're supposed
Yes.
to make it $100 when you upgrade.
No.
As
Since you are in the same category before launch, you are going to earn 0.4, not 0.2. Let's say you came and did 2.5 after the launch when you did not do before the launch. Let's say you are a new person. You are going to get 0.25%, not 0.4. But because you already did before the launch, that's why you are getting 0.4, which is much more. Are you getting it?
I'm getting it.
Yes. So now I want to, do you have another question, or I show you something small? This is,
Another question was to ask when, because today they want to tell us the day that they will launch.
Yeah, they confirmed by Saturday they will launch officially. Saturday. You know, my English is not good. You know, Saturday after Wednesday.
It's okay, I understand.
Okay, so let me share a screen. I show you. You know, some people think, let me, sorry?
I want to go back to the screen.
Okay. Okay, I'm trying to log in and just a minute. Okay, I'm trying to share the screen. Mosquitoes can bite. Do you have mosquitoes in Nigeria also? The way mosquitoes are biting me here.
Sorry.
No mosquito like that in Nigeria.
They are biting me badly. So I'm sharing the screen. If you see it, you tell me. Just a minute. Okay. Are you seeing the screen?
Yes.
You know, the other day I showed you that we can make money in networking, we can make money in cryptocurrency. But the time is very important. If you are only waiting to hear that BTC is everywhere, is hard. If you are already waiting that MTN is now everywhere, it will be so hard for you to make money from MTN. So every opportunity when you enter it at the beginning and you run with it, you make money. You notice that these days, I always show you. The other day I showed you 2020. The other day I showed you 2021. Today I'm showing you transactions in 2022. Tomorrow we shall look at 2023. So when you see us putting in effort, explaining, doing research, showing you coin market cap, because we shouldn't do something that we are not going to do. We put in effort to make sure that we get something out of it. So I know some people have made so much money, but I also try to promote and sell. And every business I do, that's why some people always say that I'm Illuminati, because I put in my every effort. Sometimes I may not even have food, but when I come to present, I will present as if I have just finished eating a goat. You get it? So since I entered this industry, once I enter, I know it is not easy. Getting money is not cheap, it's hard. Let no one lie you. I have been there. So I know I'm coming in for a battle. It's a fight. So this is 2022 transactions. I had to, because I have some other emails of my other things. That's why you see some parts are not showing. But you can see the areas of successful. This is successful withdrawals. Are you seeing?
Yes.
So you can see, and for me, any money is important. Whether it is $50, whether it is $10, because some days I spend without earning even $1. I'm not like some people who don't respect money. So you can see, if we start from here in April, you'll see $600. This was 21st April. 25th April, $10,000. 27th April, Actually, 25th April, no, yes, another 25th April, 1,000. 27th, 1,400. 29th, 1,000. 22nd May, you see 2nd May, 2,800. Now this is May, 1,700, 3,000, 2,000, 5,000, 4,400, 2,000. This is 25, not even 2,000, 25. Eh? So I know some people, they talk big money, they talk this, but me, I always appreciate any little I get, as you can see. 5,000, 25,000, 8,000, 10,000, 6,000, 10,000. So I don't come in a business to play. If there is no money, I will not go there. Because there are so many things. We need school fees, we need this. At our age, before I switch on my phone, I have like 5 phone calls of relatives calling for money. And it is, I always take it as a blessing that people call you for money. It's a blessing that people call you for money, that they need money. So that's why I'm showing you that this is cryptocurrencies withdraw. The other time I showed you bank transactions. And those transactions I'm showing you are related to networking. So there is money, but there is a toil. Someone will see, like you can see here, this is May 13th, 5. May 16th, 25. May 17th, 8,000. 19th May, 10,000. So this money is not a lot, but it is also a lot of money. And someone will think he will come, put there $1 or $2, and if he sees he's getting 0.01, and then you say my 360 is not paying. Another one will come, he will put $1, and he will talk. People will abuse him, people will challenge him, and he keeps talking. At the end of the day, he has a team of 1,000 people, and he starts earning $5,000 a day. And then you say, that man, they know. Some people say networkers go to witch doctors. It's not true. People work. Another one will risk and do his $10,000, and he starts getting, with $10,000, the person will get. Can you imagine with these calculations now? If someone does $10,000, first he will get, he's getting, let's go here. You are seeing my screen, 10,000. So he's getting $200 first, plus 40. So this person is getting $240 daily. Now, because you have seen him getting $240 daily, then you come and do 10,000, and you'll be getting, how much will you be getting at 10,000 after the launch? You'll be getting 32, if I'm not mistaken, by calculation, 0.325% times 10,000. So the person is getting $240. You are getting $32. Same amount of money. The difference is the opportunity when you saw it. And that is what we saw the other time. Someone does 650 and he makes 1.7. For you buy your Doge now or Shiba with 650. You wake up in the morning, it will be 200. And you say these people are lying. There's something else they are doing. No. It is that sniffing spirit of seeing what can make you a living. So I think that is what I wanted to show you. Like yesterday I showed you for 2021, the other one I showed you for 2020, the other time I showed you for 2018, and so on, 2019, and so on. You see? So there is money, but we have to work and we have to invest. It's both ways. And the investment is not only about the money you put, it's also about talking. Like since now we have talked for about an hour. I am buying data. You are buying data. It's an investment That 1,000 naira you used to buy data is not a joke. It can eat a meal. So it's part of an investment. It's not only about the money you put in the system. You take a transport fare to go and meet someone. You know, networkers, I don't know. They are very funny people, I'm sorry to say. Anyone you talk to, especially here in Uganda, he will give you appointment of lunchtime. Eh? He will tell you, let's meet at this time. He will make sure the time is lunchtime. So you meet in a hotel or a restaurant, is lunchtime. You are not going to sit. You end up buying food for him. He's taking mineral, he's eating. That is part of investment. Sometimes he does not even sign up. He tells you, I will think about it. And you move on. But if I talk to 10 people, I end up getting one person. And it moves on. At the end of the day, after 2, 3 months, 4 months, I start getting good revenue. So I think that is it. Thank you very much. If there are no other questions, we may end the presentation.
Sorry, before you go, I want to clarify one thing. I think the other income depends on the volume of transaction. And is it just automatic that anybody that sign up now will have access to that?
Come again, doctor.
Yeah.
I'm not hearing you very well.
Now you said that that somebody that do 2005 or so will be
Yes.
having $50 per day. No, you know that $50, I think, based on our explanation, is based on the assumption of assuming the exchange
Okay.
is making like
Yes,
100 million.
Yes, I get your
100 million
clarification.
transaction.
Yes. Now, let me explain well. From what this presentation is saying, my 360 says estimated volume will be 100 million. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
But they may do more. They will even do 1 billion. I know they will do. Now, but let's use the minimum they have put in the presentation. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
With the fee of
My question is,
0.1.
assuming they have not made this, but of course, there's no way they can make this when they're just starting.
We don't know the plans they have and how they came up with the estimations. Certainly, they must be having a way. Haven't you seen some token? There was a token that launched. That very day it launched, I think it was called Book of Meme. Mr. Alex, do you remember? Hello?
Yes, Book of Mem. Yes, Book of Mem, you are right.
That very day
Book
it did 2 billion. 2 billion.
It did 2 billion.
Yes, so it depends on what the company has been doing behind the scene. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We may be surprised that when they launch, they do 1 billion. Now, if they do 1 billion, it means here, instead of 50, the person will get $500. That's what it means. So they must have a reason why they use this estimation, because they would have used 10 million. They would have used 1 million. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
So they must have had their reason of why they used this estimation. Yeah.
All right.
Yes. Yes. Is there any other question? So actually, anyone who comes now in this, even me, I'm fighting to get some more money, will actually make money, a lot of money. Now imagine this platform starts doing, let's assume 1 billion in volume. That would be giving, let us see, if it is 1 billion, 0.1% of 1 billion. 1 billion, that is 1 million divided by, okay, times 10%. So that is 100,000 divided by 200. So that would be $500. Eh? So imagine after a year or even after some months, it becomes like some of the platforms we are seeing doing 10 billion. That will mean 5,000. And that's why you find that someone, he say, I did 2,500, I'm earning 5,000. And then you say, how is it possible? The issue is how the person took the opportunity at the right time. So if we pray that, everything is also by hope. Hope is very important. Now, let's assume we come here. Just a minute, let's go back here. I hope you are still seeing my screen. Are you seeing my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So
yes.
let's assume that my 360 grows and starts doing some huge volume. Let's say it does, this computer is, I don't know why it freezes. Let's say it does 10 billion. You see how a person makes $5,000 daily from his 2.5? And at the end of the day, we missed that opportunity. So everything, we have to take the risk and also be hopeful for the best. That's what I can say. And for me, that's what I always do. There was a business I did in 2013. Some people did it. And that is actually where I got to know my friend Alex. Everybody who looked at that business was telling me it is stupid. But my spirit told me this business, I will make money from there. And it was so hard because even the company did not have an English website. Everything was Portuguese. And those days, Google Translator was not even working. But when you have a need, you must find a way. Language can't be a barrier. Mr. Alex, he knows what happened there. Millions were made, millions. We are not talking of millions of naira, millions of dollars. But at the beginning, everybody was saying this is garbage, this is garbage. And then what happened? Once everybody was making money, others were coming. But they were at the end of the tail. So that is what I can say. Like now, we come in this team, we have 10 people, we have 5 people, we have 3 people. And some people, they come because they want to follow the majority. When they join the Zoom, they see 3 people, they go away. It is not yet booming. When it is booming, you are out of the boom. That's what it means. It's as simple as that. So I think we need to close the meeting. It is already, it's already past, I think 10. Here is even midnight. And we meet tomorrow. So let's get our accounts activated. Let us invite people and build a team so that we can make some good money and stabilize. Yeah. Any other question?
No, for now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. So thank you very much and have a good night.
Good night. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Good night.